Raphael, and today I'm going to teach you how to do Scratch episode 2. Not 1, 2. So the first thing I'm going to do is tell you what we did last episode. Now if you didn't watch last episode, the link will be in the description, as well you can go check out in the cards right now. Anyways, what I was going to say is that last episode we learned how to do lots of stuff. Play games, all the sections in the main menu, how to get to certain sections, and the start of even making your own game. Searching. Well, we didn't get to one thing, and that is studios. Now, I've been putting off studios for a long time, so we're actually going to do studios. So now talking about it, let's get started. So first, what are studios? Well, studios are basically like groups that people can put their own projects if you allow it. And you can put your own projects on the studio and people can view it. It's quite cool. Now to make a studio, you have to click on this profile, go to profile, and you need to have the splasher. You see up here, splasher. You need to be splasher to be able to create studios. So if you're a new Scratcher, this won't work. So you need to be a Scratcher to be able to create studios. But you can still view studios even if you're not a Scratcher. So yeah. So I'm going to go back to my stuff. And we are basically going to know what studios are. So I'm going to go... say you want to search up studios. Let's go Minecraft. Why not? I always like searching up Minecraft. Sorry about that one. Took a little bit to load, but we are here. So, you know how there's projects? Well, instead of going to projects, go to studios. It should be right here. And look at all of these studios that people have created. So, let's go to the top one. Just click on it. One click. Don't have to double. So we are currently at the studio. So let's see what you can do. So here's the description that the owner of the game Lost Champions. Let's go. So you see, look at all of these games. Now this isn't from the owner. This is from other people. See, you can add your project. So you can add the link. Just copy the link of your project in here. Now, the owner said that you can add your project to his studio, but there's a way that he could just turn that off and you can't add anymore on the HeatPad. Or you could browse projects, which means you browse your projects. You have shared, all the shared ones that you shared, your favorite, recent. Yeah, it's a lot on here. Now these are all the games. Again, if you just want to play, just click on one of the games you want to play and it'll bring up to that play menu that I already teach you in episode 1. Now follow studio, that means you can basically follow the studio. That means you followed it. Comment. So that means if you follow the studio, basically means any changes, anything that happens to the studio, you will get notified from. That's when you follow. Comments. Like games, you can comment. I believe the owner can turn off the comments as well. Like you can comment something. Like hello. Yep, hello. Creators. So these are basically owners, I guess. So we have all the creators. Now, of course, one of these people are the actual creator or the owner. But there's lots of people, and we also have some managers. We have this guy, which he's a studio host. He's actually the owner. We have 2 other people that are the managers. And yeah, activity. This is all the activity that's been happening. So we can see someone added the project Trails and Tales. Someone added the project Minecraft Classic. Someone removed the project Trails and Tales. Someone added, removed, added, removed, added, and so on. So if you want to get out, just go to the Scratch icon or press the arrow sign, and you're back here. So, what does it look like if you own your own studio? Know what lots of you want to know this, so I'm going to say. So I actually have 2 studios. The Google versions and Scratch tutorials. We're going to go to Scratch tutorials. Now you can follow my studio. Please follow it. Link will be in the description, of course. So I said you can add your own project. So you can add your project if you want. Comments creators activity. And you are the studio. You can actually invite creators. So let's say I could invite creator if I want. Activity. Some activity. So yeah. So you see you can edit the thumbnail. You can change the description. That's part of being the manager. And yeah. You can also rename it if you want your studio. But that's enough talking about studios. Let's move on to something a bit more better. So, I know I haven't really talked about this yet. I'm going to do something. So we're going to learn the basic interface of a Scratch game. Get your gloves on, because we're going deep. So, welcome to the Scratch interface. I should press the create button, and you came to this section. Now make sure you created an account. If you don't know how to create one, episode 1 will be in the link in the description, like I already said. But, so you see here, if you do something, just don't do this. Maybe just move the cat. Just click on the cat and move him or something. And you see you have this save now. This is going to save all your progress. So every time you make a big change, make sure you press this. And it'll save. Depending on how large, depending on how long it'll take. You just say project save and it'll save. And save it multiple times. Now, you won't, and you have the C project page. To go here, press insert. Now share. If you have not verified your email yet, you will not be able to share. Which means you're basically uploading your project to Scratch. So you basically need to verify before you can be able to get the ability to share your project. So here is where you can name your project, I guess. So let's name it Test Tutorials. Here are tutorials that you can actually follow and get your results. Now edits. So turn on turbo mode. So basically turbo mode runs your project faster and more smoother, but it uses more data of your computer. So just keep in mind about that. Now delete your sprite. Now if you see this blue delete box, at the top right corner of the sprite, click it and it deletes. If we go to edit, you see we can restore our sprite. So if we click that, it's restored. File. This is file basically means Gal Games files. So new. We basically make our new project completely. Delete all the things that we changed to it. So I move our cat and then do new. New. It'll go back to the middle. Save basically saves it like if you click that. Save as a copy will save this as a copy. So if you go back to click the file button and go to my stuff, you should see 2 of them. Just name this test again. So next we have load from your computer, so you can load a project you save to your computer. You can save this to your computer. Load for your computer. You can load that you save version. So that's what you can do. This button, you can change the language of it. So there's many languages. English of course. But yeah. Now the scratch icon, I don't need to tell you what that does. It goes back to the main menu, but we don't want to do that yet. What we want to do is see what this file, that takes you to all your games, my stuff. Like go on your profile, click in the my stuff. Or sign out, depending on what you want. I don't know. So you see we have a lot of here, but it will be all explained in the next episode and maybe a bit in this episode. So, let's start off with our sprites. So our sprites are basically things that you can code to move or do anything you really want. Now, I'm going to show you a bit of backdrops. But I like to think of backdrops as backgrounds. Just think as a backdrop as a background. So if you click on it, stage, you'll see it. So you can't move the stage, you can customize. Now if I go to this paint box here, you see we have all of this. So we can color. So I won't really explain much. Sounds, basically it's all your sounds. So what's this blue plus icon? If you press it, it's in all sprites. Press it. These are all the extensions you have. You have music, pen, video sentence, text to speech, translate text into many languages, make anything into a key, microbit, Lego Milestone EV3, Lego Boost, go to Whack Force and Acceleration. Yeah, and that's just so much. So you can basically use these extensions whenever you want. So if I click on it, it will give our new section. You have lots of sections. You have motions, books, sound, events, control, sensing, operators, variables, my blocks, pen. So there's lots of them, of course. And yeah. Now, how to drag blocks. Just say you go to sections. We're not looking at all these blocks. Let's just get a one flag click. So just make sure your fingers holding on it and move it to this blank screen. This is where all the code goes. You can zoom in, zoom out, or center the view. You can also move this and put it somewhere. To connect code, just get another one. Maybe this one. Can't do this or this. You have to make sure it's another block connected to another block. So if I connect, so to connect, just get it from here. The same thing we did with the other one. Drag it, but instead of putting it there, put it under where the two bits should connect. And then you can put anything under that, and then anything under that, and anything under that, and anything, and vice versa. If you want to delete your blocks, just drag out the bit you want to delete, have it in your hand, chuck it into this code spot over here. Just put it in wherever you want. After that, it should be deleted from the thing. Make sure you don't delete any important stuff. So yeah. I think it will tell you if you have a really big thing and you're about to delete it. It will tell you, are you sure you want to delete this? And I'll give you a little warning, so you can always say no if you don't. But yeah. So that's going to be it for this video. Hope you liked the video. If you did, make sure you drop a like and subscribe. I guess I'll see you in the next whenever I upload. So bye.